As you might be able to see right here, we bought a trailer. It's right behind us.
It'll be 12 months next week since we first started researching buying an RV, and since we first came across the Outdoors RV brand. So that's 12 months we've been researching this and really building up to this moment.
We visited several different RV shows to see what's out there. At first we looked at every possible rig, but since we already had a truck and we liked the ability to go off-road with it, we ruled out Class A and Class C motorhomes pretty quickly. We looked at big fifth wheels, travel trailers, Airstreams, truck campers, and vans as well. The main reason we were looking into RVing was because we wanted to spend more time outdoors and visit the national parks. Therefore, we needed a rig that's small enough to fit in most national and state parks. Bonus points if it could reach boondocking locations. Lifestyle-wise, we probably would be moving once or twice a week and did not really need the city stealth camping, so we ruled out vans. Plus, we wouldn't be able to take as many toys, like bicycles and skis, with us. It was just two of us, no kids, no pets, so no need for bunk beds. We couldn't find many fifth wheels shorter than 30 feet or light enough for our truck to tow, so we ruled out those as well. We were left with travel trailers. We had never stayed in an RV, so we thought we should beta test this lifestyle first. We rented 3 different sized travel trailers, first via RVshare and then via outdoorsy.com. They're like Airbnb for RVs, where you can rent RVs from private owners. For the first trip, we rented the biggest travel trailer our truck could tow, which ended up being 27 feet long. To our surprise, we learned it was actually too big. There was a couch in the middle that we only used to pile stuff on. It took up 3 feet of the usable space. We also learned that we want a full queen-size bed, not an RV queen, which is shorter. The second trip was a weekend in Mendocino with a tabbed teardrop trailer. It was a great little trailer for a weekend of camping, but for full-time living, a bathroom inside the trailer is a must for us. The third trip was to try out boondocking. We rented a 16-feet Airstream Bambi in the Lake Tahoe area. Boondocking was a success, and we confirmed that it is a lifestyle we want to live. As for the Airstream, it is undeniably a beautiful trailer. 16 feet actually felt a decent size just for 2 of us, but for full-time living we would want a bed configuration where we don't need to crawl over each other to get in and out of the bed. So we concluded that we should look at trailers with an interior length around 20 feet. Early during our research, we came across an ebook called Travel Trailer and Fifth Wheel Comparison Guide by Randall Eaton, published by RVReviews.net, which is a comprehensive rating guide for each manufacturer. It was over 250 pages long and contains tons of useful details. This is where we discovered a brand called Outdoors RV, known for its build quality and 4-season capability. Next, we headed to a dealership to check them out.
Today, we're on our way to buy our new trailer.
Woohoo! Ideally, we're hoping today to change some options for a trailer that is coming from factory to the dealer. So see if we can get that and change it to the exact options we can. Let's talk about the trailer that we're looking at.
Yeah, so the trailer we're looking at, it's by a company called Outdoors RV. And Outdoors RV make some really, really good quality trailers. We've been super impressed with the build quality. They've got some great reviews online. They have a real focus on making trailers that are going to last, that are durable. So they've got good insulation, they've got really sort of solid, well-built construction.
And they are true 4-season trailers.
Exactly. And for us and what we want to do, that's super important. So Outdoors RV was a company that we found about a year ago as we started our search. And there are a few others, companies like Arctic Fox, also really sort of well-respected, good quality trailers. But Outdoors RV for us, the more we researched it, the more we looked into it, just seemed to be the right fit.
I think the big feature, fairly big deciding factor, was that it offers off-road trailers.
Exactly. So we're not looking to do anything crazy off-road. We're not looking at the real off-road kind of Class Bs and these kind of things, the sportsmobiles or something. But we do want a trailer that we can boondock with, that we can take down maybe some slightly rougher unpaved roads or forest roads to get into some really cool places as we start boondocking. But on that as well, we were also looking at a smaller trailer, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So I think a lot of people, especially when they're downsizing for the first time, from what we've read, a lot of people seem to go straight into quite a big trailer. We're actually doing the opposite. So we're looking to downsize from a 4-bed house into a 21-foot trailer. And part of the reason for that is you're always meant to be buying the trailer before you buy the truck. As you can see, we already have the truck. So we didn't really want to trade this in. It's a good truck, we like it, we've been pleased with it. And that limited the size of the trailer.
But also we want to be able to go to state parks and national parks, which quite often have limits on the size of the rigs that you can bring in.
Exactly. So those narrower roads, those older state parks, those older, even some of the private parks as well, just means we can really get that smaller trailer in much more easily. And the floor plan for this one was really nice as well. So we are traveling alone. We don't have any dogs or any children or anything like that. So we didn't need sleeping space for 4. We didn't need a big sofa in there. We want something that's just going to be really practical, really useful for us on our travels. And the floor plan of this particular model, we really enjoyed. It was something that gave us a lot of space on the dinette. It gave us the good sized kitchen.
Yeah.
It had a bed that you could walk around. A lot don't have that. They have them pressed up against the end. And we did want one that was a little bit more comfortable with the little side tables. It's a travel trailer,
and
so
it's going back to bed, it is a full queen bed, not
right.
the short queen or
Yep.
like RV queen.
Yeah, so again, we're doing this full time. We want something that's going to be comfortable. This is a travel trailer, like I say, so not a fifth wheel. We just don't have the size of truck to tow the fifth wheel, and I think they would be too big for us anyway.
Initially we were looking at fifth wheels right in the very beginning, but they were just too big. We could not find a small fifth wheel.
So the model that we settled on is the Outdoors RV 21 RBS. I think that's rear, back and slide.
Yeah.
And it's a great floor plan for us. It's got the full-size queen bed up front. It has the big dinette as the slide out. So I think it's 84 by 51, so it's a real big dinette. It's got a good-sized little kitchenette area for the size of trailer this is. And then it has the bathroom and the sort of closet and things in the back.
And the closet is fairly big size.
Good size storage closet. It's also got a few other nice features that we really like. The tanks on it are really large.
Oh, yeah.
So it's got an 80-gallon or 78-gallon, I think, freshwater tank.
Yeah.
And both the grey and the black are nearly 40 gallons each. We want to be able to boondock for extended periods, so that's a great feature for us to have.
And these are the largest tanks I think we've ever seen on any trailer.
I think so. And certainly we did look at some of the Airstreams as well. And these are much larger tanks than the Airstreams come with. And that was a big selling point for us.
So we went to the dealer, and what we were thinking of changing the options for an incoming RV that will be coming in the next few weeks in mid-March.
Yeah.
But they also had the same model number on the lot. We saw those, and when we looked through the differences between what options we would really want versus what's already on the ones in the lot and what can be installed afterwards, we actually ended up buying the one that's on the lot. We got a very good deal on it that we felt was fair for the unit on the lot. It's only been there 35 days, and it was kind of further back on the lot, so it didn't receive as much foot traffic as some of the other units. So we felt pretty good about that. Today we paid down the deposit, and they are going to do the pre-delivery inspection, make sure everything is good, clean it, and then we'll pick it up in 3 weeks.
Yes, we've got 3 weeks to get everything ready to pick up the trailer.
Yeah, I'm excited. And then,
very exciting.
I suppose the weekend after that we could take it for a very short camping trip nearby home to make sure that everything works. Today we're going to pick up our brand new RV, an Outdoors RV 21 RVS. After we pick up the RV, we plan to take it to the Catskills. And buying a very new RV, it's when it's completely empty, that's a good chance to take it to the scales and measure what is the dry weight. So the plan this weekend is to take the trailer home, and tomorrow we'll put it in storage. But then the next weekend, we'll take it on our first maiden voyage.
Bring it all the way in the same. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Put this on light and then just turn it. Or you can click it a couple times.
Yep.
I do. This is pretty cool. There's an LED light by each one of those fuses. If that fuse goes out, the light goes on.
Perfect.
So you know which one it is,
Yeah.
which is real convenient.
Yeah.